Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl, and I'm so pleased that you've joined me today. I just love when you've been watching and when you cards are going everywhere. I love when you've been watching, and I love when you like or you share or you subscribe to tell me that you appreciate what the reading has been telling you. So thank you so much for that. So you can see from the background here that I'm not at home, not in my usual place. This is my camper, so we are out having fun and enjoying ourselves with friends this weekend. So I'm so grateful that I get to just bring my cards with me and can still do this no matter where I am. It's amazing. We also have a portable internet hub, and so I'm really grateful for that at this moment as well. So this is your angel reading for July 5th through 11th of 2021. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay. So, one more card here, angels. There it is, right there. Okay, so let's just see here. Okay, so this is an awesome reading. This is an awesome reading. Wow, look at that. Okay, so let's start here with your soulmate. Your soulmate. So, depending who you talk to, soulmate has a different meaning. Sometimes it is your romantic partner, the person that you really feel like is the best complement to yourself. For some people, this is, a person who understands you on a soul level, right? So not necessarily a romantic love at all. Just it could be a friendship, could be a sibling, could be, a mother, any of those, well, or any other father, whatever, right? So take this as it resonates with you. So your soulmate is, let's see, it feels like for some of you, this person has just come into your lives. For others, you've known them for quite a while already. But I think everybody, I can't feel anybody who has not yet met their soulmate. And you could have more than one. Honestly, you could have more than one. I know not everybody believes that, but it's just what it feels like to me. That's the message I'm being given right now. So, yeah. So your soulmate is around you, and you have the opportunity to spend time with them, and it feels so good. That's the kind of person where you can, don't need to guard anything that you say or think or feel or know. Like everything is up for discussion. Everything, it's not really that the person will think and feel exactly the same way, but they will fully understand what you're getting at, and no matter what you say, they will not reject you for that. Like, this is the soulmate energy, right? Is somebody who you can be totally, completely your own self with and feel absolutely safe exposing your innermost vulnerabilities, right? Yeah. So that's an awesome thing, to have a soulmate and to communicate with them regularly. Really helps you to understand that even in other situations where you may not be with your soulmate, so you may be a little less safe in exposing all your innermost self, you still end up able to do that and to fully be yourself no matter who you're with, so that you can operate without any masks, without shielding in any way. Like we do always use emotional shields through the angels. I use my rainbow shield from Archangel Metatron all day, every day, and every night. And I highly recommend that you do the same thing, because it protects you. But at the same time, there's a lot to be said for being yourself and acting the way you would act with your soulmate, no matter where you are, no matter who you're with. And so there's a lot of value in feeling comfortable enough and confident enough to be able to do that. So you're growing and you're getting there, and that's a wonderful thing. And so now here we have the two aspects of that. We have friendship and we have romance. so it feels very much like relationships are the top of the topic this week. So those relationships, not every single one is meant to last. That is sometimes just the hard truth. And even when, so it feels like even when these are blood relatives, not every relationship is meant to last. Many of them will, and they do, but if you feel that you no longer resonate with those people, it's okay to spend only a little time with them, right? Some of them, if it's truly a toxic relationship, will just stop completely associating with them in any way. It might make for some uncomfortable family gatherings, but that's okay. You can do it. You need to do that for your own self. The flip side of that is that you have so many awesome, deep, amazing connections with so many people, and this is friendship as well as romance. And okay, so right, so the angels are saying, did you hear what just came out of your mouth? People don't need or want more than one romance at a time. Right, okay, so lots and lots of friendships, lots of relationships that flow really well, people that get you, or even if they don't, they accept you. And that, yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? And so yes, your romantic life, it's hot and steamy outside right now. Woo, baby, here we go. Right. So letting that take wing, letting that be bigger, letting that be more, letting yourself truly enjoy that, and just sink right into it. Like Scorpio, we're so passionate, and let's let that passion come fully forward, right? And really savor all those moments, all the things that other people who are not as passionate, they sit there and go, oh my gosh, that's just an unseemly display. Right? Who cares? We are passionate people. Can you tell I'm a Scorpio? So letting the passion out, letting it show, showing other people that this is not a bad thing. This is the soulmate connection with the friends, all the relationships. This is with the lover. And, wow, like it's just such a vibrant, full life, complete life when we allow all these connections. It's like dancing in the moonlight naked. Wow. Fabulous. Let's just do that. Okay, so knowing when to act and what direction to go, Right, so I'm being shown that there are some Scorpios who are kind of in a conundrum at the moment, and because of this passion, it sometimes feels a little more earth-shattering than it truly is, right? And so let yourself take a breath, feel the passion, feel the choices and all that stuff, but then take a breath, take a step back from it and see the bigger picture. What does it look like? And how does it feel? That's kind of more importantly how it is. How does that feel? So letting yourself receive the messages from your guardian angels, from your inner guidance, and realize that you already know, and that there's no need to make a big deal out of that. Just turn toward what you already know. It's okay. Okay, so this feels again like relationships. It feels again like doing what you need to do to protect yourself, to protect your energy, keep yourself complete and flowing, and keep yourself at your optimum, and that means spending less time with some people and more time with other people, because the ones you want to spend more time obviously are going to be the ones who feed your soul, who help you feel understood, who help you understand that your passion is not a bad thing, but it needs to be directed to the positive channels, right? So if your passion is making you spiral in a downward spiral, stop that. Whatever you have to do to stop that energy in its tracks, go do something fun. Go play, whatever it is that will knock you off that trajectory. That's what you need to do, because when you're in that downward spiral, it's number one, it's really hard to get out of, but you can do it, and you've done it before. You can do it, so do it, and like be absolutely disciplined and really firm with yourself to get yourself out of it, because truly nobody else can. You're the only one who can do it. But then listen to the ones who are more positive, and don't allow yourself to talk more about the problem, because that just creates more of the problem. Talk about solutions. Talk about what you're doing to build yourself up. Ask about what other people are doing to build themselves up, and truly listen to the answer and take that in. And in that way, you have interrupted the garbage. Because, this passion of ours, it goes both directions. It goes both way up and way down, right? And this is part of who we are, and we don't want to deny that. But at the same time, those way downs don't feel very good. And you get there, you see the thing, you learn it, and now you can come back up. But some of us tend to wallow in that. Stop wallowing. Like, no, get up and out of that as soon as you can. Yes, you're going to get there again, and that is how we are, but you don't need to stay there. You get there, you learn what you're there to learn, and get back out. And your inner wisdom already knows that. So every time that you perpetuate the problem, that you become the victim, that you can continue to complain about other people and their behaviors, then the more you're keeping those behaviors alive, the more that you're encouraging them to do more of that, right? So just don't spend any time acknowledging that stuff, and then it goes away. And I'm saying that from personal experience. Like I said, I am also a Scorpio and have had tendencies, I guess, in the past of being that victim, and I still find myself occasionally falling back into that. And so then I appreciate my friends when they say, okay, so what are you doing about it to change it? And that gets me off that track, and I go, oh my gosh, I was there again. okay, here I go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to no longer put any focus on that problem. Instead, I'm focusing on the solution and what feels good and what will stop this victimhood of mine. So that's amazing advice from our guides. Wow. Okay. And so here we're being called to create a sacred space. Now, it can be, a semi-permanent space. It can be a spot in your house that you dedicate only to your sacred spot, where you have your possessions and your crystals, and you create an altar and, all those things. You can definitely do that. It can also be something a little different every single time, if that works better for you, right? So some of you, I'm hearing, I'm feeling that that different every time doesn't work for me. Okay, great. So create what you need to create in your permanent or semi-permanent spot, and use that every day. Spend some time every day. Now, why did you put those particular things in that altar? What do those mean to you? What is that you want to fully embed within yourself? Because that's the things you're going to put in your altar, is those things that you are taking teaching from in this moment. And so as you learn, you'll need to change up some of the things that are on your altar, right? Maybe you'll have candles there or incense. Maybe you will have different books. Maybe you'll have crystals. Maybe you'll have cards. Maybe something completely different, to remind you of something that you want to be learning or that you have been learning. So the angels are just reminding me they just got me to actually read the words on here, which I often I don't pay attention to the words, but they're saying, or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So often this place is not somewhere that you are already familiar with. It's maybe not in your home or your yard. Maybe it's a destination, a spot to go to. So, Sedona, Arizona comes to mind. Many people find that to be a very great place to connect with the divine. There are vortexes there. There are other places like that as well, like in the mountain parks in Alberta. Here in Alberta, there's many places like this that are very connected to the divine. And so if that helps you, then definitely seek out those places. And it could be a place that nobody else really finds to be a divine spot, but if you do, then that's what matters. Okay, so that increases, of course, your connection with the divine, and therefore you're getting all your messages more quickly and more easily and more clearly. And so that actually leads to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So what is it that you need to do to protect our Mother Earth now? And so because we are passionate, some Scorpios are divinely suited to be activists, to be vocal, to get their message out there, and to use different platforms to do that with, and so to get people to pick up their litter, clean up after themselves. And if other people haven't, well, these people will go out and actually clean up the common spaces and the areas and stuff like that. And that is so wonderful, getting the garbage picked up. There's also the, in your own practices, just making sure that you leave the place better than you found it. And you choose to use less plastic and less packaging. And you, you eat the less processed foods, because that all contributes to the thing. So keeping the health of Mother Earth is key for all of us. Ask Archangel Ariel to assist you in all your endeavors to do with Mother Earth and healing Mother Earth. Cleaning up your yard counts. It sounds so little, but it's truly a big thing. And it just feels good, and knowing that you're cleaning everything up and acknowledging the plants that are growing, and finding the plants that naturally grow which heal ourselves, and preparing those for yourself. Like all of these things are all included, helping the environment, right? And helping Mother Earth by acknowledging all the life that she gives us. Like, we can't live without the earth. And so let's make, it's also true that the earth can't live without us to assist at this moment, right? Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so one more card here from the Daily Guidance deck. And let's just see what we're going to be told. One more. So it's kind of funny when I do the Scorpio reading. So some of the reading obviously is for me. Some of it is not. Okay, there's this mosquito that just will not leave me alone. Okay, you're annoying. The sound of the mosquito is annoying. So when I'm doing the Scorpio reading, it's really interesting because some of it, the messages are directly for me, and I feel when they resonate with me. But there's other parts of it that don't resonate with me at all. So it's really interesting to feel the contrast between those. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. Acceptance. Acceptance. Wow. I love that. This is, this is on so many levels. This is self-acceptance. You are who you are. That passion that we feel, accept that. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. Just because your sibling or your somebody else is not like that doesn't mean you're bad or wrong for being the way you are. You are you. This is how you are supposed to be. It's why you were born under the sign of Scorpio, because that's what resonates. So, so accepting your own self and that you are your own perfect self. That this is absolute truth. Yeah. Um, Other people do not understand Scorpios. We've known that for a long time, but they don't have to. As long as we understand ourselves and can accept ourselves, and that in turn leads us away from that judgmental aspect that we often have as well. So that when we accept ourselves, then it makes it so much easier to accept everybody else as well. And all the zodiac signs can definitely benefit from being like this, from being accepting and simply allowing people to be how they truly are, right? But this is part of our week. This week is learning how to be more accepting of ourselves as well as the people around us. Okay, amazing. Awesome reading. Kate, can you help me, Scorpio? Okay. Feel that acceptance. What's that like? Really, really build up that feeling on your inner self. And then generate some energy here. And let's beam that acceptance. Beam that acceptance out towards the whole world. And okay, and just now when we're doing that, then the breeze is getting up and it's coming in my window and it's really showing me, Mother Earth is showing me that yes, this is what path we need to do right now. Accept the whole world. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate very much that you've joined me. I love you. I'll see you next week.